Hi guys, and welcome back to another video in this series of learning and trying to get into the world of the Raspberry Pi 5. My name is Ibra, and before we power up our Raspberry Pi, there's one gotcha that you need to be made aware of before you power it on. But first things first, let's go over the immediate basics. Now, you've got your unit, your housing, and your Raspberry Pi single board computer inside the housing. The first thing you need to do is you need to be able to plug the device in, pretty obvious. So you use your Raspberry Pi branded power cable, USB-C power cable. You plug that in. The next thing you do is put your micro SD, in my case is the Samsung SD card in there. That's got your operating system on there. We flashed and imaged that on the last video using the Raspberry Pi imaging software. Honestly, pretty straightforward. Watch the last video if you haven't seen that. I will link it in the description. The next thing is when you boot this up, when you set it up for the first time, using the imaging software, you have an opportunity to set it up so that it uses wireless. Once it's up and running and fully operational, I would recommend using the Ethernet port, which I'll cover in a future video. But for now, in the previous video, we talked about setting it up on wireless, so that's what we're going to do for the next few videos anyway. We'll be sticking to wireless. Now, before we plug the keyboard and mouse in, so we've got mouse and then pretty standard keyboard. Put that there. Before we do that, we have to talk about the actual HDMI cable that you need. Now, I thought I had plenty lying around in the house. Turns out the connector specific to the HDMI on these Raspberry Pis is unique to the Nikon, the digital SLR world. They use a Type D connector. I'm not sure what kind of difference it makes, but you need a Type D HDMI connector to go from your monitor or your TV or output screen to your HDMI to the HDMI port on your Raspberry Pi. So that's mine. You can get one from Pi Hut at about £3 to about £4 typical. Once again, I'll put the link to that in the description text. But yeah, once you plug this in, plug your USB powered keyboard and mouse, preferably anything that will just run off the USB. I wouldn't tinker with Bluetooth powered stuff just yet because USB ports are powered on boot, so that's really important. And then the last thing is you've got your power button there, you just turn it on. So that's what we're going to be doing in the next video. So thanks for joining me. See you in the next video where we will talk about all the little things that I customized on the operating system to make me feel more comfortable with it. Anyway, see you in the next video. Thank you.